Algorithm to match two lists with wildcards. I'm looking for an efficient way to match two lists, one which contains complete information, and one which contains wildcards. I've been able to do this with wildcards of fixed lengths, but am now trying to do it with wildcards of variable lengths. Thus, would return true as long as all the elements are in the same order in both lists. I'm working with lists of objects, but used strings above for simplicity.
Edited to justify no re after op comment on comparing objects. It appears you are not using strings, but rather comparing objects. I am therefore giving an explicit algorithm. Regular expressions provide a good solution tailored for strings, don't get me wrong, but from what you say as a comment to your questions, it seems an explicit, simple algorithm may make things easier for you. It turns out that this can be solved with a much simpler algorithm than this previous answer. The key idea is that when you encounter a wildcard, you can explore two options. Either advance in the list that contains the wildcard, and consider the wildcard matched whatever there was until now. Or advance in the list that doesn't contain the wildcard, and consider that whatever is at the head of the list has to be matched by the wildcard.
I'd recommend converting a, b, commad to ab.d $, a, b, c, 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 to abt, and then using the re-module, regular expressions, to do the match. This will be valid if the elements of your lists are only one character each, and if they're strings. Something like if the lists contain numbers or words, choose a character that you wouldn't expect to be in either, for example hash. Then, a, bs, c, cc, cc, ed, can be converted to a hashtag bs hash c hash cc hash cc hash dd. The wildcard pattern, a, bs, dd, could be converted to a hashtag bs hash dot hashtag dd $, and the match performed. Practically speaking, this just means all the .join ... becomes hash .join ... in the match.
How about the following? It uses regular expressions. Wildcards are changed to dot and all other search terms are kept as is. One caveat is that if your search terms could contain things that have special meaning in the regex language, those would need to be properly escaped. It's pretty easy to handle this in the match function. I just wasn't sure if this was something you required.
I had this C++ piece of code which seems to be doing what you are trying to do. Inputs are strings instead of arrays of characters, but you'll have to adapt stuff anyway. It's not something I'm really proud of, but it seems to be working so far. I hope you can find it useful.
If you watched this video, please consider subscribing.